What's up guys, Lee here with Papago Vans, and today we've got this sick 170 extended Mercedes Sprinter van that we just completed for a customer. They're actually picking it up today. So they were nice enough to let us take it out for a quick little walkthrough. So let's go ahead and start on the outside, and then I'll hand it over to Sam on the inside. So starting right here in the front, we've got this heavy duty steel bumper from Flatline Van Co. Now this is gonna provide a lot of protection right here on the front end. You've got a nice bull bar here if you wanna mount lighting or anything like that on it. And then down here, recessed into the bumper, is gonna be a Warren 12,000 pound winch. Now this is gonna be a heavy duty steel winch that is gonna be your lifesaver if you ever get the van stuck or get it in a precarious spot where this thing could come in handy. So in addition to those accessories on it, you do have your mounting points for your factory OEM sensors. So you don't lose any functionality from your parking sensors or your cruise control on the van. It's actually recessed real nice in here with a little bit of added protection for it as well. And then on the sides here, we have the Baja Squadron lights that are made specifically for this bumper. So they fit in there real nice, giving you additional lighting on the front. Speaking of additional lighting on the front, you also have a 50-inch aux beam light bar right up there in the top that will provide plenty of light on those late night drives, or if you're tearing down some country gravel road and you want to see if there's any deer coming your way. So next thing, as we move over here to the side, we've got our Black Rhino wheels wrapped in Nitto Ridge Grappler tires. Now this has got something a little bit more updated for the suspension. We still have our Falcon shocks right in here that are adjustable, so if you want to make the ride stiffer or softer, you can. And then we actually have these piggyback struts that are in here from Falcon and Van Compass as well. So this is going to provide an amazing ride for a van of this size. Considering it's a 170 extended, it's actually going to be a little bit heavier, believe it or not. If you get a bigger van, it's going to be a heavier van. But we've got these really nice suspension upgrades for you that will provide a good ride despite the weight. So as we move a little further back, we actually have the Flatline Van Co. These are kind of like steps and rock sliders. Not that you're going to be rock crawling in your van, but it does provide very adequate protection on the length of the van down here. And speaking of protection, we've got this really nice tough skin liner that's going to be on the bottom skirt of the van here, which is going to provide protection as well from any rock chips or anything like that. It's also very easy to wash, but very durable. We're going to give you a lot of protection there in the long term. As we go a little further back, we have our Flatline Van Co. ladder. Now this is the wheel wrap one that is going to be contoured to the wheel well, so very clean finish. It's also going to give you access to your Flatline Van Co. roof rack as well. Now this is the Safari rack. It's going to have 400 watts of solar up there. It's going to have your Starlink, your air conditioning unit, and all that stuff, as well as additional mounting points up there for gear if you want to go ahead and store something on the roof. As we move further back, we have our van speed flares. Now we have flares on either side of this van, giving about a foot of space on the inside, which is going to be really nice. So this is actually a north-south bed configuration on the inside of this van, but these are going to provide just a little extra storage space on the either side of the bed, which is going to be really nice. We'll show you that once we get around to the inside. But down low here, we have our Flatline Van Co. rocker lockers. Now these things are fantastic as they provide additional storage. Remember, when it comes to van life or living on the road or even taking those extended trips, every bit of storage matters. This, I like to think, is a really good spot for maybe a recovery kit or some little items that you'll take out at the campsite, or just want to kind of keep something like a first aid kit or something in here. But it'll be very safe storage in here as these are lockable. You also have some little gear mounting points in here and a bottle opener. So if you want to crack open a cold one at the campsite and you forgot your bottle opener, the van comes with one built in. We also have our 30 amp hookup here for your campsite, RV site stuff. And then as we move a little further back, we have a full-size spare wheel and tire mounted on a Flatline Van Co. rear tire carrier, which if you get a flat tire while you're out on the trail, rest assured you got a full-size spare to go ahead and replace that with. And then right over here, we have our Illumines storage box and bike rack. Now these are a really, really great storage solution for mountain bikes, as you can hold two up here. You've got storage down here that is weather sealed, so you get protection from the rain and the dust when you're out on the trails. And then this thing does actually lower down. So there is a battery that will go in right here on the back, and then you have a switch here that will raise and lower this bike rack for you, allowing you to get your bikes on and off without having to reach overhead to do it. You can essentially lower it to waist height and just pick your bike up, sit on the ground, and whenever you're done, put it up there. This actually works for theft deterrent as well, as it's a lot harder to get something from overhead for a thief if they wanted to rob you. Let's hope that doesn't happen, right? So As we open up the back here to take a look in the garage area, not the trunk, the garage, we actually have our bed, which Sam will go over all that, but back here we have our Flatline Vanco slide out trays. So these are going to be some very heavy duty trays. You can store lots of gear on here. So you can store about 500 pounds, and these will make sure that you can get to everything in the back as well. So these are very nice to have. Without these, you're just going to have to take your kid and huck them up in there just to go like, hey, get that for me. You know what I mean? It's not the most ideal situation. So having these to be able to slide everything out is really nice. They also lock in place, so if you're on a hill or something, you don't have to worry about them sliding back in on you and giving you a whole headache. So you have a ARB air compressor in here as well, which is super nice. So if you do air down your tires on the trail and you need to air back up when you get on the road, you can do that. If you got a slight puncture and you're losing a little bit of air, which I've had before, this thing is a lifesaver too, because you can go ahead and air that up and make sure you can get to where you need to patch the hole. Now down here too, we also have 3 switches. One's going to be your garage light, and then you have lights on the side and the back of the van. So if you want to light your campsite at night, you can do that. And then in here, we have 800 amp hours of battery in this van. So you got plenty of power for being out on the road for extended periods of time. Now we do run full Victron systems in these vans. It is a 12 volt system, but as you can see, we have a Victron 3000 watt inverter, which is going to be more than enough to power everything that you have. And then we have our fuse panel, as well as DC to DC chargers and solar chargers in there. Make sure that you're going to have all the power that you need on the road. Now on this side over here, this is going to be our water cabinet. So first things first, we have the 4-gallon Bosch hot water heater in here, as well as a 33-gallon potable water tank. So you're going to have plenty of water for being out on the road. Everything is insulated, or you like to explore the cold weather, rest assured you won't have to worry about anything freezing. We've got heating pads on the water tanks as well. And then right here on the exterior, you have your Sobo shower. So if you want to rinse off your bikes, wash off your feet while you're out on the trail, you can do that very easily. Or if it's a really nice day out and you just want to shower out back, you can shower out back, because this does have hot and cold. And then this right here is just going to be your chuck for your air compressor. Now we're going to close this guy up and walk over here to the passenger side, where first we have our water fill, which is going to be right here. More rocker lockers, same wheels and tires, believe it or not, guys. And then up here we have our pneumatic A2 awning. So this is going to be a very nice awning. We got it in a little bit because on windy days we don't like to put it all the way out because it will catch the wind. But this is a legless awning, and then you have a switch here that you can extend it out or retract it with very easily. It also has LED lights on the leading edge and the rear edge of the van, so if you want to kick those on as well, you can do that, throw plenty of light. As you can see, the first switch I hit was for the exterior scene lighting, so that is in an amber or white. So if you want amber to kind of keep the bugs away a little bit, you can kick that on for your campsite, or you can put them on that white if you want a little bit more light for your card games and stuff like that at night. And then we've got our, it's funny, I'm going to call this a hot dog table because I called it that in the past, and we had a customer pick up the other day and they were like, we love the hot dog table. And I was like, I didn't think anybody picked up on that. So this is the hot dog and taco table from now on. So this does come with the hot dog and taco table that folds down. It actually holds up with magnets that we have embedded here and here. So when you're on the trail or in transit, you don't have to worry about that thing popping open and banging the door or anything like that. But it is very nice to kind of serve some like drinks or some snacks or something for your campsite when you're out and about. Last two things up here. We have our Flatline Vanco step extension here. This is going to be a little cubby that you can store your shoes that you're going to be getting in and out of the van with, or maybe a little campsite chair or hammock or something like that, something that you want to be able to grab very easily when you get out. So very handy. It makes great use of this space down here, which would normally just be open. Kind of gives it a more completed look, in my opinion. And then you have an additional step on this side that obviously runs a little longer since you have two doors on this side. But again, lots of adequate protection. And that's going to cover the exterior of this van. So without further ado, I'm going to hand it over to Sam, and she's going to show you guys the inside.
Howdy, I'm Sam with Papago Vans, and we had Cowboy Day at Papago today because we love to have fun. All right, I'm super excited to show you this gorgeous van. Starting up front, we've got the headliner shelf. This is from Van Wife. Great product, giving you additional storage up front. In the front cabinets, we've got the control panel that has your battery monitor in here. You can see the battery is at 99% right now. We got the water pump, freeze protect, shower drain, and the water heater. You can hear that guy going. But as you can see, they will light up too, so you can just check really quick to see if something is on. Over here is the Starlink, so you'll have access to internet anywhere that you are. Just try not to park under trees. Just below that is the Lagoon table. We do custom make this top for this. It folds out if you want more space, folds up if you want less space. You can take this off if you don't want it and store that away. Very versatile. It moves all around, up and down. This bench also doubles as a dog bed. So we've designed this for your furry friends so they have their own dedicated spot to sleep. Underneath that is additional storage and a spot for dog bowls. Gorgeous little countertop here. Beautiful actual tiles in this shower. I love this tile in here. Very clean look, especially with that Moen shower head. We got a double wide closet space in here. Shelves on top and garment racks down below. Love the way this bed was set up. As Lee mentioned, this is a north-south bed. So the head of the bed is at the back with reading lights on either side. At the base of the bed, we have the 24-inch hanging bags from Van Wife, but the track does go all the way along the top on both sides. So you've got two bags in here. So you can hang those bags anywhere that you'd like in the back of the van. We got the Nomadic X2 AC unit in there. That's right above the bed, keeping you nice and cool while you're sleeping. They're extremely powerful and efficient, meant to be used off-grid. This is a 32-inch TV in here, a little bigger than we normally put in, but as the customer requested, we've included that. So we do have the swiveling lock mount on here, so it will lock into place when you're moving so that it's not banging all around. And it just locks as easy as that. Just below that, we've got, this is a Furrion microwave / oven. So you can use this as an oven, you can use it as a microwave. More storage underneath that. This is the Cruise 130, and this is in the stainless steel clean touch finish. So it gives a really nice elevated look to your van. Gorgeous acacia butcher block countertops in here. Underneath the sink here, we have a single induction cooktop. We have that Velcroed in so that it doesn't move around and break that cooktop when you're moving. We've custom built that slot for it to sit into as well, so it has a really nice place to sit. This is the filtered water, and this is the potable water. So this is the one that you're going to want to use to wash your hands, wash your dishes. This is the one that you're going to want to use when you're going to be drinking that water. It uses a really high-powered filtration system to filter all the contaminants and debris out of your water, giving you really clean-tasting drinking water. Up top, this is the thermostat for the Eberspacher. So that is going to be the cabin heater. Is located just underneath the passenger seat. You can see that vent there. These put out so much heat. These are incredible. But the reason that this is located not on the control panel and in the regular cabin is this has a thermostat on it. So when you have that cabin heater running, it's going to be taking the temperature of your overall cabin, giving you a much more accurate temperature read and getting it all nice and toasty for you. And moving on, the pop-up countertop. This is so handy to have in your van. You're going to be able to cook up some more barbecue beans here, cut up some ribs. When you're not using that, you can tuck it away and save all of that space. Thank you so much for joining me on this week's van tour. We'll see you next week.